In today's video, we go to Sault Ste. Marie, where we board the Batawee, which is one of the boats from the original Soo Lock boat tours. The narrated tour takes us through the Canadian locks by a steelworks factory, which is Canada's second largest steel plant. Then we go back through the American locks and by the hydropower plant. And then we also spend some time at a casino. Now, on to the video. Hope you enjoy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, October 3rd, I believe, and it is the 5th day of our Just Friends trip into Michigan, and we are still in St. Ignace, but today we are going up to Sault Ste. Marie and doing the Soo Locks. This is the trip I've been most excited about. Actually, this is the reason why I talked Mom into going on this trip. Don't know if he shows in the video, but there's a spider there. Oh. So we are headed to breakfast, but I think I'm gonna go look at the damage on the side of the bus. I just don't know if it really shows up in the video. This is a bit worse. Oh, it's got tape on it. Looks like a pretty big gouge there. I really do not think that was there when we started the trip. That's probably why we had to take shuttles to the restaurant the other night. Oh, there's even some damage down here. Okay, now off to breakfast and see who all's already up and ready to go. There's a little more damage. Now to breakfast. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
So it's 3 times cheaper.
You getting some goodies, Mom? Oh, I wish I could capture how beautiful that is. Absolutely stunning. So tonight will be our last night in St. Ignace, and tomorrow we start heading south. We should be going to Frankenmuth tomorrow, and then on into, I think, Pequot, Ohio is where we're going to be staying for the night.
One. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our faces, but bright shiny faces. Good morning to you. All right. She didn't know the word. She didn't go to school here in the United States. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright shiny faces. Good morning to you. You know, I noticed when the first day we sung our song, we had a few that didn't sing. I noticed today, all except 2 sang. Now, we are missing some of our travelers, so don't go looking for them. They are at home, which we call home. Does anybody know what we're gonna do today?
Sault.
Now, the casino. Now, I have to tell you something about the casino. I spent all my money yesterday, so as I go around the counting, it won't hurt if you want to put a little in my paw. But if you can't, you can give it to Marge and I'll get it eventually. I just had to do that, guys. Y'all know me. I had to do that. Okay, and I'll guarantee you one thing. We will eat, we will pee, and we will have a gift shop.
Fudge, there's fudge there too.
And most likely they'll drive fudge down here where we go. But the Sault is the most amazing thing you will see if you've not seen one. So you will have fun today.
Woohoo!
You're gonna be on the boat and
I think I'm
And I
overselling
want
it,
to
huh?
thank Luciana and Kathy Atnip. They have taken some of the most amazing pictures. Thank you, girls, very much.
You're welcome.
That's all. Everybody go back to sleep. Tell you that story.
One couple got lost in the
I went to the guard shack, or whatever you call that thing, to tell the man they were lost. This good-looking guy, you guys, he made Harrison Ford look ugly. Come out, and I thought he was going to let me ride with him on the gator to go find him. No, he said, you wait here. And here they come out of the woods. Now the second person that we lost, won't mention names, but didn't follow the directions, and now she's lost, and we had to go find her.
We know who that is too.
Huh?
We know who that is too.
Yeah.
What trip was that? We lost you guys. Oh, okay.
Buffalo. Bison. Yeah, actually, I guess it is bison, not buffalo.
I am really excited about today's adventure. Sault Ste. Marie is the main reason I wanted to go on this trip, besides getting to spend some quality time with my mom. My curiosity was piqued as to how this town got its name, so I did a little research. And by research, I mean I Googled it. In the 17th century, Sault, spelled S-A-U-L-T, was used to describe waterfalls and rapids. Ste. Marie is the name of the river. Sault meant to jump. Sault Ste. Marie is the first city in Michigan, and I believe it was established in the 1600s. And it's the fourth oldest European city west of the Appalachian Mountains. There are twin cities with the same name, with one in Ontario, Canada, and the other being in the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. The original Sault started tours in 1934. The first two Badawi boats have been retired. The one we were on was built in 1955. By the way, Badawi is Scottish for stay a while. I think they have two more boats. The Holiday was built in 57 and the Hiawatha was built in 1959. The Sault was the first electrically operated lock in the world. A lock usually consists of a watertight basin known as a lock chamber, which is used to raise and lower the water level to raise and lower the boats by emptying and filling the lock chamber.
The cider is good. So I think they have free hot chocolate, coffee, and apple cider. Janice trying to get out of the video. food. Just friends. Hey, Mommy. I'm gonna go get the folks upstairs. Hey, just friends. Hey, everybody. Hello. They came to greet us. So that's the Canadian border.
For the shallow waterfall or rapid. And in 1668, Father Mackinac established the St. Mary Mission next to the Baptist on the American side. After the building of the chapel and residence, the area became known as the Canadian lock was built in 1895, and when it was constructed, it was the longest lock in the world and the first lock to use electrical power in its operation. The original Canadian lock was 900 feet long and 60 feet wide, 500,000 gallons of water, as opposed to the 10 million gallons in the MacArthur lock and the 22 million gallons in the Poe lock on the American side. Approaching the Canadian lock, and we will be using our mooring lines to tie up to the lock wall, and would like our passengers to remain seated.
That was funny. Last night we were staying right near the center of town. We watched it go through and come up. It was amazing. It was like, I don't know, just the dark.
Behind us, you can see that those gates are now closing.
I'm trying my best. I didn't know you come up here. Y'all should have something.
500,000 gallons of water let into this lock to raise us to the superior level. Gates are open. We will sound one short blast of the whistle as a signal to pass. This canal are some historic pictures of the historic lock and of one of the accidents that did occur here at the canal. Also recessed into the wall on either side of the boat are the red wooden gates of the original Canadian lock. They're no longer used, but they'll give you an idea of how much larger the original lock was compared to the smaller lock that we were. Nobody lives there today, but it is used for receptions, meetings, and wedding photos. The orange painted steel structure we are approaching to our right is the original emergency swing dam for this canal. It's the only remaining dam of its kind in the world, and in an emergency, the dam is swung across the canal and the gates underneath lowered to the bottom to restrict the flow of water. We are now approaching the still works of Algoma Steel Incorporated, and this plant was established over 100 years ago by Francis Blair. And depending on the type of steel desired, various amounts of coke, taconite, and limestone are added to the blast furnace. Preheated air is forced through a mixture of natural gas and coking gas to cause the coke to burn inside the blast furnace. Hence, any excess gas is burned off since it cannot be safely stored. The intense heat inside the blast furnace converts the iron ore to molten iron. Limestone takes the impurities out of the iron and coke to make slag. This leg is skimmed off the top of the blast furnace, and the heavier molten iron sinks to the bottom of the furnace and is run into huge ladles. In front of us to the left is crushed limestone.
Howdy, folks.
Now ahead of us is the International Highway Bridge, which opened to traffic in 1962, replacing the ferry service that operated below the locks. This bridge is the only international crossing between Port Huron, Michigan and Sarnia, Ontario, 350 miles to the south, and the Ontario-Minnesota border, 580 miles to the west. It took 2 years to build, and it's almost 3 miles long. Clearance from the bottom of the bridge to the surface of the water is about 137 feet. Built to bypass the St. Mary's Rapids, which were formed by a 21-foot difference in land elevation between Lake Superior and Lake Huron.
You're fine.
Ships have been locking through at the Sault to avoid the rapids since 1855. 1,000-footers can't go any further east than Lake Erie because they're too wide to get through the Welland Canal between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Even getting through the Sault locks is a tight squeeze. At 105 feet wide, those 1,000-footers have only 2.5 feet on each side of them in that lock. And we are now about to enter into the first American lock, or the MacArthur lock. And we will be using our mooring lines to tie up to the lock wall and would like our passengers to remain seated. And currently in the Poe right now is the Maria G. She is on her way to Thunder Bay. And she was built in 2007. She's 655 feet long, 77 feet wide. Empty the locks.
Way to go, Teresa.
Mackinac, low chocolate gold from Montana, wheat and overgrain. 7 main cargoes coming up down through the locks are coal from West Virginia and limestone. And limestone is used in the manufacture of steel and processing sugar beets. It was named the Harvey Lock after Charles Harvey, who was the inventor of the word. In the year 1881, the Westlaw Lock was located right here where the first American lock is today. At the outbreak of World War II in 1942, the Westlaw Lock was removed. The present second lock replaced this lock in 1969. It was also
Curious how they let that go up there. Is there someone on the top that
We're getting lower.
Oh, my husband will love this one.
are opening. And that takes you almost to be ready.
Tennessee or
You're passing by, and either set of these gates can be used.
Thank you.
Where you can see the silver gate here is the short braking tug to operate on the Great Lakes. And she can break ice up to 30 inches thick. Below her pilot house window are ribbons her crew earned for ice breaking and rescue efforts. Flip on her right is the museum ship Valley Camp. Built in 1917, the Valley Camp is 550 feet long and 58 feet wide.
The city of Sault Ste. Marie acquired the ship for a museum during its 300th birthday celebration in 1968. And it is one of the largest maritime museums on the Great Lakes, with over 100 displays in her cargo hold, including 2 lifeboats from the Edmund Fitzgerald. The Edmund Fitzgerald and all her crew were lost in a storm on Lake Superior on November 10, 1975. Completed in 1902 at a cost of $6 million. American law. And wanting to the city for 2.25 miles, making it high in the downtown intersection of the water level drops 2 feet to the quarter of the power now, and then another 19 feet.
It looks like there are lighthouses in the architectural design.
Good luck.
I've made a separate video of the entire boat tour if you want to go back and see the whole adventure.
So now we are off to do lunch on our own, shopping in the visitor center. That is so cool. It took some great minds to come up with this ingenuity. So we ate at Maloney's Irish Pub. We shared a Reuben and sweet potatoes. Look at these adorable night lights. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, don't the snowmen know they're gonna melt? I wonder if I get one of them for the Airbnb.
Now, I like the snowman.
These are adorable. Made with different kinds of stones. I don't think so, Mom.
You do or don't?
Motel rooms. It's got ships, and then the lights are decorated up for Halloween. That is cool. Oh, that business is in the shape of a ship. It's got a little lighthouse. Oh, I think it's a putt-putt golf course. Cool. I was kind of disappointed when we went to the visitor center. They said that the next ship is supposed to be coming in at 4:15, and we have to leave at 2:45, so I guess we won't get to see any ships come through the locks. At least we were blessed to get to ride through it. Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society. Look at this cruel crosswalk. And there's the visitor center. If you have any backpacks or fanny packs or purses, they will most likely want to go through your baggage to make sure that you don't have anything you shouldn't. And there's the Flintstone mobile. According to that clock, somebody's a minute late, but that clock's a minute late behind, so it's actually 2 minutes. But we won't call out any names, will we, Kathy? No. But you know what? You make me feel so good. Well, somebody in that story hollered, "Do you hell?" So I beat them. So I was out walking, and I was coming up close to this turn, and I saw Lucy and Celia, and I walked by them. I said, "At least I'm not gonna be the last one this time." Looks like they're already getting ready for Christmas. Oh wait, that's not Christmas flowers out there. It's just Christmas lights. You want to go back and see if we can get on the bus? Hey Mom, did you see the teepee over there in the corner? Well, aren't you observant?
Too bad we're not a member of the ship very well, but I can see it.
Down there's where we spent most of our time. I wonder why they're different colors. To make me ask questions. Yeah, I prefer the darker ones. Over there's another light colored one. It is a doorstop.
Some of us got some much needed rest. Now time to go back to the bus.
It almost seems like caves. Over there's where we ate a couple nights ago. And tonight we're eating at the Village Inn Hotel, Restaurant, and Lounge. Cute pumpkin. They're decorated for fall. Is it yummy, Teresa?
It's yummy.
It looks yummy. Is everybody else's good?
Ooh, yes.
I think everybody at this table got smothered chicken. I think it's carrot cake or spice cake. This is prettier. It looks like it's got walnuts on it. Looks like somebody's having a beach party. And we didn't get invited. Well, I think we need to go pack our stuff up and get ready for bed. We have to have everything out by the door at 7:15 in the morning.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!